Hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. I thought I would film my intro to this video because I have so much footage, unexpected footage in a lot of ways to share with you. So here's the story. We have some new additions to the homestead. I was coming home on a genealogy adventure, confirming a lot of things and finding new things out in North Carolina. And so I was coming home and it was raining a lot. And so I was driving, really slow. And of course I had to stop and save a turtle. Lucky number 10, just the past 2 weeks, having a really good time on that little mission. But as I got back in the vehicle and I headed up the highway there, right around the blind corner, right to the right of the yellow line was this little creature. Is it a dog? Is it a fox? Well, it's a small little pup. And as I slammed my brakes and I began to look, I see there's something underneath her, and it's her puppies. So I look around, there's nobody there, there's no houses, there's nothing. And so I think to myself, what am I supposed to do here? I'm not familiar with the people in this area. These animals look a little desperate, so I put them in the van. I was not going to leave them behind. And the reason another reason I was so worried about them is because as I got out to help them and they came to me, I had another vehicle come up behind me and had to slam their brakes. So, needless to say, it was a pretty desperate situation for these pups. So we brought them home. And we looked at them, and we had some good folks help us out, and they were very hungry. They were, of course, infested with fleas, a couple of ticks. You could tell that the puppies were very much in need of some attention in terms of deworming, which means mom certainly probably did too. So we have taken them in, and we're going to show you some of the footage of all of this situation. And because when I got out I didn't film. It had been raining. I was a little shocked, a little scared. It's almost like, have you ever been in a situation where you're riding down the road and an animal runs out in front of you, be it a deer, a dog, a rabbit, name it, and you slam your brakes and that kind of jolts you? It was that sort of situation. So my goal was just to get home with some starving, muddy, wet, dirty, sweet little babies. And we did. And the next day we took them to the vet. And they've had a full checkup, full assessment. The puppies are about 6 weeks old, so we've had them a couple of days. They're doing really, really well. They were definitely, under our opinion and under the opinion of the veterinarian, they were most likely dumped. That happens a lot in very rural areas. People don't have animal control. They don't take the time to go and at least take them somewhere. They just put them out. And this looks to be the potential here. So we have taken in Mama. She's just a little mama. And we have named her Chula for Red Fox and Cherokee. And of course my boys have named the babies. The little boy, who's a rascal, we've named him Rocky, but we keep calling him Rocky Road. And the little girl is Rosie. So we're going to show you some of the footage and some of the situation with them. They're doing really, really well. We're doing everything for them. They have just been welcomed into our home. All the other dogs are totally cool with them. Cora, I think, is wanting to do a little guarding with them. She gets very concerned when the puppies are distressed and she has to see what's wrong and what, So it's going really, really well. So we have a lot of folks on Facebook and Instagram that are absolutely loving this situation and asking how are they doing, and we'll keep you posted. The puppies are already growing because they're getting feeding them about 3 times a day. Again, I'm starting to wean them off of Mama, and she is just a sweetheart. So let's introduce you to Chula, Rosie, and Rocky Road.
baby. Oh my goodness. Look at that pup. Sweet. 2 for me.
2 for him. Say good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We have our case. We're letting everybody calm down. We're just sort of cruising down the mountain. So we're headed now the next morning to the vet office and have everybody checked out. We were excited to get a really good bath. Yes, and lots of attention. And some good food and water and a safe kennel. Yeah. Yep. So we're gonna settle in. Settle in, kids. We'll see how this goes.